Welcome back to BR Twins. Today we have the brand new Radical ZigZag. This is a brand new solid asymmetrical ball from the Radical line. It shares the same core with the first ZigZag that came out. It also is like the replacement for the Zing line from a while ago. Supposed to be a pretty big hooking ball. I've only thrown it a couple times, so I'm not quite sure how much action this ball's got. We're going on freshly oiled house shot here. So yeah, it's got this very nice purple, black, gray color scheme. Pretty common with the last balls that came out. They've all had purple and black in some form, but we'll throw a couple shots, get a read on it, see what kind of games we could throw with it, see where we'll use it, talk about it a little, and yeah, let's get into it. So the ZigZag. I'm actually pretty excited about this release. I didn't ever get the first ZigZag that came out, the green and black one. But when I first started my two-handed journey, like 5 years ago, I used the Zing, not what this ball is based off of, but like the ZigZag came from the Zing line. So pretty excited to throw this ball. Standing on 30, aiming at third arrow like always. So we'll just get that initial read for this ball, see what it feels like. Oh boy. Second shot with the ball. We'll try to hit the mark a little better there. You will probably notice that this is going to be a little different than other reviews. Just in, like I mentioned in I think the Ethos video, made a lot of form changes recently, so not going to be as fast with the ball, but should be a little more accurate. So just give you a rough idea that I'm not going to be powering it down the lane like I did the last few ball reviews, just because my whole throw has changed a little. That's closer. There. So that was a good second shot. This ball did flare quite a bit there. It wasn't super early. Oh, we'll try getting a little closer to third arrow. I pulled it a couple boards. I will say out of the last, I don't know, the balls that come out in this latest release, other than the Ivory Rhino, because I haven't thrown that one yet, this one's probably got the coolest color scheme going down the lane. I matched the logo with orange inserts, and that orange little spin actually looks really cool as this ball rolls. There it is. I actually hit my mark the best in the shot. Just going to try to hit it a little better here. So already I'm assuming this ball is trying to hook a little early on the house shot here, that's like the second 10 pin we rung. So that's pretty typical when we're throwing these bigger, stronger balls on house shot, especially since I don't always drill these super strong balls to go down lane super far. This ball's got a 5-inch pin on it, so really it's not drilled to go be early, but the ball itself, the numbers want to be early. Ooh. That was a good shot. So there we go. Something I should mention about this ball is that with Radical's idea with this new ZigZag is that super versatile. Not necessarily how you, like when you drill it, it's super versatile, but the numbers on this ball, you could drill it to do like everything. I have mine drilled to be like a strong but benchmark shape, not super early, not late. That's how I drilled mine. But the idea with this ball is that you can do a lot with the drilling on it. You can make it late, you can make it early, strong, weak, whatever. So that is something cool about this ball itself. I always do this in like every video, so here's a close-up view of this ball, the color scheme on it, up close. I tried to zoom in a little more on that intro part, so hopefully you saw the ball a bit better then, but if not, there the ball is in your face. Oh boy, that one's getting cut. Yikes. I throw it like that again. Ooh. There we go. Ooh. That ball actually, it's starting to pick up early already, so clearly this ball is really burning into the lane and picking up that oil that it's already starting to hook early. This ball's meant to do that, so I'm not surprised it's doing that already, but a little too early for a house shot like that. Oh, very out. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So initially with this ball, what I'm kind of feeling about it is, even though it's got that 5-inch pin on it, what for me should be a little longer, the ball itself, it's early. So probably not what I'm using on a shot like this, but tournaments, yeah, definitely a ball that, like, tournaments wise, it's still a little strong, especially for what I usually use, but if needed at a tournament, this ball would probably come pretty handy. But that's just like my initial thoughts. A league shot right now, I'm leaving a lot of 10s. So for me, it's a little early. But other than that, so far, it's very predictable and controllable. What's always good in a ball is when you can control where it is. That helps you find the pocket a lot more. The more you're in the pocket, the better you bowl. So the ZigZag solid. How do I feel about this ball? It definitely has its place. It's definitely not my go-to ball, but it's got its place in my bag. It's definitely that ball that I like to do does it go in the league or tournament bag for me? Definitely that tournament bag side. Definitely where I'm putting this ball for me. You're going to find if you're a higher rev bowler, these solid bowling balls are not going to work for you on house shot. They're going to be the absolute best ball you can ever throw on any hard pattern where you need to control it. Like I just mentioned, this ball does have a lot of control. Even though I'm really getting all around this ball, that I can control it the entire time. So that's always good. For a house shot, if you're a higher rev bowler, again, it's going to be a strong ball. But most people aren't higher rev bowlers, where this ball comes into great play because it's going to hook on that house shot. You can create motion, and motion creates strikes. So definitely would recommend if you aren't super high on the revs. 2-handers, definitely going to be the tournament ball, like I said. It's going to hook a lot. It's going to hook earlier on the lane. But still, definitely be a ball I'd put in the bag. Definitely something if you got maybe like a strong ball, but not your super strong ball. Like this isn't the top of the bag ball, but if you need something that's stronger than benchmark, but not super high up there, definitely something I would put in my bag, just because it does fill that gap good. So I'll be interested to test it out this weekend at a tournament. Is it going to come into play? Will I use it? So yeah, I would definitely recommend this ball. Definitely going to be a good ball. I can see a lot of high scores being shot with it, especially for slower bowlers. And if you want one, you can actually get them at Team Brian Pro Shop. We can pre-order them right now when they release. We can get you one. Otherwise, you can always order bowling balls online. Bring them in. We'll drill them up. And yeah, we'll get a couple more reviews out soon. A couple other videos coming out. So make sure to subscribe to catch those too. And see you next time.